Welcome to Travel Tales with Tawfiq.
Good afternoon, everyone, and salamat sore.
Selamat sore.
So, my name is Tawfiq, and thank you to the both of you for being part of this podcast today, where we just discuss about life, goals, and just a deeper dive on how you approach things day to day. And I would love to hear more about the both of you. Could you please introduce yourself?
My name is Astrid Wenas. I'm the relationships lead at Bali Children Foundation.
It's amazing. Nice to meet you, Ibu
Nice
Astrid.
to meet you.
And you?
Okay, my name is Andin and I'm the current data lead in BCF.
So before we get started with the questions, I would say one of the first things I wanted to kind of preface is there's going to be about 4 questions with about 20, 30 seconds each. We're going to keep it very short and very easy to go. And if there's any questions that you want to go deeper on or you want to stop and just ask a further inquiry, feel free to go ahead.
All right.
So let's get started. So, one of the first things I wanted to ask about was what are some goals that you have in life that you've always had, and how did you approach such goals?
My goal in life is to live a good, healthy, and prosperous life. Not only in terms of success, but in a balance and happiness. I approach it by taking care both my body and my mental health. I try to stay active, eat well, and also maintain peace of mind because I believe those two go hand in hand.
That's amazing. Andin, how about you?
Okay, so honestly, right now I don't really have a big or specific goals that I want to achieve right now. I just want to live happily and peacefully, like to wake up comfortably and feeling good with myself. And I'm kind of just going with the flow. So enjoying small things and try not to stress too much about the future. And if I had to call it a goal, I guess it's just to feel content every day and have the freedom to do what I want. Yeah.
So, digging deeper into that question, let's look into the both of yours past. So, what were some goals that you have had during this time, and how did it kind of foster?
Well, when I was younger, I thought life would go exactly according to the plan, that everything would happen in order and on time. I've learned that things don't always go to the way we expect. I see the challenges not as something that stops my goal, but as something that may delay them or redirect me. They don't erase my dream, just lead me through a different road to reach them.
I love it. Very introspective. Thank you. Andin, how about you?
Okay, so when I was teenager, I probably would have said something like getting into a good school and then finishing uni on time or finding job I love. But as time goes on, everything has changed, and I realized maybe I'm already living a version of my younger dream because I might be just do not always notice it because I'm too busy overthinking the future or comparing myself to others.
That actually kind of leads into our next question, which is about your communities, your families. How do you think they have shaped your background when it comes to developing such goals? Astrid?
Of course, my mother has been a very important figure in my life, and my immediate family has always supported me. Even when my society didn't always agree with how I saw things, that support helped me stay grounded and continue to follow what I believe.
That's amazing. Andin, how about you and your community slash family?
Okay. Of course, my background, especially my family and my close friends that I've met, really affects how I see my goals. As much as I live for myself, I also live for my family. I like keeping touch with them and even just to share random thoughts about life because I always get different perspectives from them and from my close friends as well. And sometimes I meet new people, even only once, and never meet them again. But I still end up learning something from them.
I see. That's awesome. And kind of just to encapsulate all of the different questions, what is something that you would say is that key passion? What is that key drive that you have towards reaching your goals, and why are you pursuing it, and why? You, Astrid?
Right. My biggest motivation is to be a role model for my children and others, to inspire them, saying that many societies' myths aren't necessarily true. For instance, anyone, male or female, young or old, can be strong and healthy as long as they take good care of themselves.
That's amazing. It's also advice that I would also love to take sometimes, even though I'm 22. Staying healthy, being grounded, and approaching things slowly, I believe is a great idea. And then, Andin?
My big motivation to pursue my goals is, of course, myself. I will always put myself first for everything, and then the second one, I want to make my family proud of me.
It's very motivating and happy just to kind of go through that. Well, I wanted to say thank you so much to the both of you for all the questions. This kind of concludes today's podcast. And as a conclusive kind of idea, one of the things I like to do is just announce what's a topic that we can kind of go deeper in for another time. Is there anything that you would be interested to talk about for in a future podcast?
From your perspective as a maybe Eastern boy who grew up in Western world, and then you see the Eastern female like us, maybe that's interesting for you.
Interesting. Okay, I'll definitely look into that. Andin, any curious ideas?
Okay, because you're currently interning here,
Uh-huh.
and it is in Duali Children Foundation, and it relates with education.
Thank you.
Thanks for traveling with me today. Until next time.